What is going on? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I am here going live tonight for a little while just to give you guys some cool heads up. Happy holidays. For me, it's, one of those things as I tell people is like, I say Merry Christmas. You say Happy Holidays, whatever. But one thing I do say is in any time, what's going on, Mark 4 Wolf, in any time, any given place, if I can, I will give a helping hand. It's just the way it works. It's the way I work. I don't want a lot of times, don't want anything in return or just a little bit of my time compensated. Not a lot. So, again, I have a viewer, a follower, an Instagram, whatever you guys want to call it, who hit me up. And he wanted me to help him swap his motors. He wrecked his Mark IV, his Mark IV GTI just recently, about a month or two ago. Unfortunately, I actually don't even know the guy's name. It's kind of weird. I know I'm weird like that. It's just, Turbo Toasty hit me up. And he got my phone number from Facebook because my phone number is public information. Hit me up and asked me if I can pull the motor out of that car into his other GTI he just bought that has a really high mileage engine and swap them. I'm all like, oh man, I got to pull two motors. So I'm all like, why not? Sure. So I'm going to head out to El Cajon area down tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning. And I'm going to pull this guy's two engines out and we're going to swap the motors. How bootyful. So yeah, he's going to pay me a couple bucks. I'm not going to say I'm not charging him a fortune. I don't think it's worth a lot more, the job. I mean, most people who would do this job is like $800, $1,200 easy. I mean, it's an expensive job. You have to think about it. Hey, how's it going, Ivan? And it's a whole entire day's worth of work. I mean, I kid you not. An engine, pulling one engine, assembling another one, and popping it into another car is an entire day. And that's if everything goes right. Good thing I know a Mark IV like the back of my hand, and I tell them, oh, that's new. Ew. I can get that car or cars up and going as fast as I can. Are you the chulo of MK4s? This guy. And I think I can get this guy's two Mark IVs taken apart and put back together. And as a matter of fact, he just texted me. Hold on. Oh, no, that wasn't him. So, yeah. Ivan, I would love to help anybody who wants help. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. Beach House Garage is all about helping the community, not taking advantage of it like other people do. And I'm not here to take advantage of anybody. I'm here to have fun, learn, and experience with you. And since this is the month of thanks and giving, I'm going to give. I'm going to help. I'm going to do the best I can. So we're not doing a 24 valve. Doing 1.8T. So we're going to help the guy, and we're going to do, I need 10 GS. What that's like a 10 GS. So like I said, we're going to help the guy out, and we're going to swap his motors. He actually needs me to swap his transmission too. I guess the transmission from the old car was grinding, but the transmission on the current car that he bought is doing great. So we're going to swap it. Now I'm hoping. Awesome, Ivan. I'm fix that overheating. I hope so. I'm hoping that this will be the other motor I'm going to be getting. If he's willing to part with the engine, I'm going to have another 1.8T and a transmission And what I'm going to do is do a basic refresh on that one and give that one away. Why not? Give a nice fresh refresh 1.8T away would be super, super awesome for you guys. And why not? 1.8T with the transmission, probably with the upgraded clutch, probably with all the fun basic bolt-ons with it to give it away. Or I can do something even cooler for you guys. Since we're giving away a KO4, why not build the 1.8T? If this is the scenario that we're thinking about, build that motor to basic mods, in other words, a basic bolt-on, provide the manifold, the turbo, and all the other cool stuff. So when you guys get this kit, you literally just bolt this into your Mark IV, and you got a full-on bolt-on engine. And give that away. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty cool idea, right? A bolt-on engine with transmission. All you gotta do is plug it in and you're up and going. Sounds pretty exciting to me. What do you guys think? You know? Because I have another 1.8T that my buddy Blaine is selling me for dirt cheap. And it comes with an engine stand. And I'm thinking about that one's going to be the high performance, fully rebuilt build like 1.8 and give that one away too. I don't know. I'm trying to figure things out here. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But you guys got to stay tuned because tomorrow I will be live streaming the entire swap process with you guys. And you guys get to see that live. And how I do it and how I'm going to teach at the same time this guy, because he's never done it before. We're going to do it together and we're going to experience it together. We're going to pull everything apart, do the swap, and do everything live online. So you guys can see how fast Pinche Al can do swaps. And, you know, obviously have fun doing it. That's going to be tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific time, probably around 9 a.m. Pacific time, honestly. Because it's going to take me 40 minutes and about another 20, 30 minutes to set up the cameras and everything. But we're going to try to do this. How's it going, Bangin'? As always, how's it going? And everybody on Instagram, how's it going? But again, the goal is tomorrow is to help the guy swap his engines, get everything going. Oh, I'll tell you, there's a lot to do with a heater core. The heater core actually out of the block, just so you know, there's two lines that come out of the block, and that goes to your heater core. Even if you're not using it, it still has a amount of coolant going through those. If you don't have that flowing, you're going to have an overheating issue, because you're not moving coolant fast enough. Hopefully that makes sense, Ivan. Yeah, if it was stuff with mud, more likely that's rust. It probably had a ton of rust. Now, there's a problem once you unclog that. You're going to now create more pressure in that thing. And be ready to did you replace the heater core, or did you just flush it out, Ivan? What's going on over there on Instagram? What? Perfect. If you replay, oh man, that must have been a job and a half. Mark IV heater cores are not easy at all. That must take you an entire day. That pulling the steering wheel off, getting the dash, getting to the center core, pulling all those little weird screws out, not breaking the enclosure. Yeah. A lot of work. Yeah, but a day it sounds about right. And it's not even like a fun day. It's super tedious, super annoying, and it's just, I don't want to do it. No, I'll just bypass that mofo. What's funny, I actually got to do it on my Mark II right now. I've been avoiding it. So, what would you suggest Droppin Rods as far as I like as far. I like rings and whatnot. Studs are a given. What do you mean? I don't understand what your question is, Banging. Give me a little bit more detail. Just so you guys know, this is not kind of a Q&A session. This is more of a just giving you guys what's going on tomorrow. What do you mean by supporting mods? Supporting mods for what? Okay, so I'm going to be simple and get to the point on that one. Whenever you tear apart an engine, okay, when the engine's taken apart, you have to hone it. That's pretty much, you can't do anything about that. That is a requirement for your disassembly of an engine, okay? Rings are pretty much a requirement. You can't reuse rings, so it's a one-time deal. You're going to need rings, you're going to need rod bearings, you're going to need main bearings, you're going to need thrust washers, you're going to need hardware. So all the main bearing bolts, you're going to replace all of those. For the rods, if the rods that you bought, they should have come with new hardware. If not, you're going to have to buy new hardware for your rods. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Make sure you buy really, really good assembly lube. Don't buy cheap assembly lube. Buy a lot of assembly lube. You need to use a lot of it. You literally just soak everything in assembly lube. Yes, Ivan, if you bypass the heater core, it would be completely fine. But in bypassing, you unionize the two lines so the coolant flows. You don't close them. You bypass them by connecting them together so the coolant will flow correctly, like if it was connected to the heater core, but you know. Tiny, yes, tomorrow you're picking those up at night though, right? In the evening? That's what you texted me. But again, I just wanted to give you guys a cool heads up of what's happening tomorrow here at Pinch House Garage. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow working on a fellow viewer's car. We're going to swap engines over. Bang, it's just a fellow viewer, no one else. I mean, don't even know the guy. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be definitely an interesting situation. Don't know his knowledge. Don't know his background. Don't know if he knows anything. But if you guys want to come over and help out, please do. I'm going to bring in my whole tool bag with all the tools I need. There's not many tools you need to do a swap. It's really more of just being careful to do the swap without damaging stuff on the way out. But if anybody is available in El Cajon tomorrow, hit me up. I'm going to be there around 8:30, and I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be working as fast as I can. He's already got a cherry picker. I'm probably going to bring some chains and some other stuff that he might need to get the job done right. Right? Nah, rip that. I can't rip it out. I got to be patient because I got to put it back in the other car. I can't break stuff. This guy, rip it out. I'm on his way. But again, I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up of what's going on and what we're doing tomorrow. The Zal saw the full Senate reverse. These guys, no, we're not doing that. All right. So thanks again, but we're gonna figure this out tomorrow. And I wanted to show you guys. I just want to give you guys a heads up that Pinchal is here for a helping hand, and he's always willing to help out anybody in general. As long as I can get to you, I will definitely help you guys out. All I ask for in return is some gas money, maybe some breakfast or lunch. I don't know. Just help me out. Don't make me starve. This guy, yay. Congratulations, Banging. But yeah, I mean, just wanted to give you guys a heads up because this is what we're here. This is what the community is all about. The VW community, the Euro scene. This is what we got to do for each other. instead of finding out whose dick is bigger, who has the fastest car, why not help each other out, give each other good advice, and make some friends? Who knows? You might have a really, really good friend out there, and you might make a really good, long-lasting friendship. If not, oh well, to each their own. All right. Either way, though, thank you for tuning in really quick. Have a wonderful night, because I got to go to bed in a little bit and wake up stupid early to go do this. So, as always, everyone here at Pinche Al's Garage, if we see a fellow dubber, where do you hit me up? Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, my phone number. It's all available everywhere online. Again, as always, if you see another fellow dubber on the road, give them a thumbs up, respect one another, and as always, here in Pinche Al's Garage, we're going to break, fix, and repeat. And peace out, everyone. Have a wonderful night.